Everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Ash and I'm here with a review for My Fantastic Ranch Unicorn and Dragons on Xbox. Now, this released back in 2022, developed by Piece of Cake Fabulous and published by nacon. And I was looking to present a copy for this video, so huge thank you to them for that. And this is a sort of ranch management game with a very cutesy, like low poly look to it. Now, in this game, you will manage your fantastic ranch, and it's up to you to build your ranch up, adopt magical creatures, and basically become the best trainer in the kingdom. Now, you can adopt unicorns and dragons, and there are multiple types of each of these. So some of them are like fire dragons and elemental dragons and candy unicorns and stuff like that, and they all look different. Now, to adopt them, you're going to have to make sure you've got the buildings in place. So you're going to have like stables, you're going to have like feeding barns and everything like that, and the buildings to look after them. You're going to have to hire staff, so you're going to need staff headquarters. And then once you've got the animals in, you then put them into lessons, because this is like a school ranch. So you pair them up with students, and there's a variety of different lessons you can teach them, and it depends what sort of buildings you've built. So you start off, you've got one which is like rooms, then you have like target practice, then you have like circus practice and stuff like that, and they'll slowly but surely progress. Now, you get more rewards depending on how you pair up your students and your creatures. So if they're a unicorn favouring student, pair them up with a unicorn, etc, etc. As your students, your staff and your creatures take part in these lessons, they will learn skills. So basically, the more they do one thing, they'll eventually get like a proficiency in it, and eventually you can have from like a nice duo, like a pairing, to a super duo, and then up to a perfect duo. So it's like the perfect pairing. On top of that, you also have like nice decorations you can put around your ranch, and you also have like a tournament building where you basically send them off for shows, and you can get first, second or third and win money and stuff like that. Now, the aim of the game is to just sort of keep building and expanding your ranch. As you play, you'll eventually unlock more and more areas around the sort of main one you start in. You'll get bridges repaired, and it'll slowly but surely expand. You'll level up, getting XP for completing mini quests that pop up. They're all time based, a lot of them. So there's some that are like story driven, where you have to do certain things to progress, but then you'll always have like odd things popping up, and they could be things like send a fire dragon for a lesson, or do a lesson with two people with like a super duo, sort of like a super partnership with the creatures, all that sort of stuff. So it gives you a reason to sort of do certain things at certain points. Now, you can also get residences from students, so you can build like living accommodation, and they will pay to stay there, and they pay you weekly and stuff like that. And basically that is your currency, are these gems. So you'll get these gems for completing quests, for winning tournaments, for people paying to come, and then you use them on new upgrades. Now, you can build all these buildings, and then you can upgrade them as well to get more things out of them. You can also fast forward the time, because like I say, some people prefer it slow, some people prefer it like really, really fast. And like I say, it has a really nice like fantasy feel to it. Eventually you'll have this like festival where you have to impress like the prince and princess of the kingdom that'll come, and they like to see certain things, so you have to make sure you've got the right sort of creatures to impress them and put on like a display for them. And your kids are gonna love it. Like it's not a bad little management-y sort of farm game with bright colours, cute creatures and stuff like that. It will get a little bit repetitive, But if you've got young kids, it's a very good sort of starting point for like simulation games, like, and management games, and sort of little like Sims and stuff like that. This is a good jumping on point. Now, all in all, it's fun. Your ranch will become huge eventually, though. It'll slowly but surely expand and expand and expand. There's like I say, ways to upgrade all of your staff and your creatures and your students and stuff by putting them into all these lessons over and over, and eventually they'll be like rounded in everything, and you'll get more points and be able to win all the tournaments and stuff like that. And there's just a lot to it, more than I was expecting, honestly. Now, it does get a little repetitive, and I do think the decorating is a bit limited, because being able to link everything up doesn't always work great. I just feel like it does the job, but it doesn't look fantastic. Like when I play like Roller Coaster Tycoon, I like to make sure all of the paths link correctly and everything like that. You can't really do it as cool as that in this game, but I say it's not aimed at me. It's not aimed at someone who wants to spend ages being meticulous and stuff like that. It's aimed at younger audiences, and in that case, it does a great job. Now on Xbox, it's playable on Xbox One and Xbox Series X and S, and it's optimised for Series X and S as well. And its full price is $34.99. So hit that like button, hit subscribe, and I'll see you soon for more gaming content, guys. Bye for now.